right now I'm going back to scratch, so I'm trying to be a wildland firefighter. I did that for a couple seasons.
You gonna do that now?
Yeah, so I did it for two, not full seasons, but two half seasons. So this year was my second year doing it. I had to stop about 2 months before it ended because of this book, to start promoting the book and start finishing the book up. But I've been doing that for 2. That's some fucking work, man. Those guys get after.
What made you decide to do that?
The work, like when your hands stop becoming really calloused, it's time to get back to work. Like I retired from the military. I did 21 years in the military. The military was my life. Loved everything about it, the discipline of it. There's something about going back, and the money you make is nil. It's not about the money at all. It's just about the hard work. I've always been looking for those people, like those guys, like you're out there digging a 3-mile fire line, literally a 3-mile fire line. You're cutting down these huge ass trees to dig this fire line, and the fire line is like 20 to 18 inches for 3 miles. And you got like 12 people digging this shit. And I'm out there thinking, man, this is some of the hardest work I've done in my life. And it's that challenge that you can't find sometimes by going to the gym or by running, a 100-mile race. It's that new challenge of like, hey, and you get done digging, all right, you work 17 hours, 16, 17 hours, you get your little sleeping mat out, shack down, boom, right there on the floor, right there on the ground, get up, dig some more. Be out there 2-3 weeks sometimes, man, it's doing that. There's great satisfaction in the kind of work that you do out there. No one's watching. No one gives a fuck. It's hard, dangerous work. And, you're doing it to help out, man,
How did you get drawn into that?
So I got drawn into it because I was always looking for the next challenge. And I was like, hey, what is there after the military? What the fuck is there, man? I'm 43. I'm getting back in shape, I'm getting these health issues taken care of that I had. And I started, once again, Google's amazing. Hardcore jobs, pretty much, hard ass, that's how I found the first, like the first race, hardest races in the world. So basically I started finding this wildland firefighting. Like, what the fuck is wildland firefighting? Started Googling that, started Googling smoke jumpers. I'm like, what the fuck these guys do? What? They jump out of planes and attack small fires? I'm like, that's the shit. So I'm like, okay, we can put down a list. And okay, hot shots. What's a hot shot do? They go out with, big fires and they dig fire line. I'm like, what's dig fire line? And I saw a video of it. I'm like, that looks like it sucks. It's hot. There's you're out there on your own. You're out there on your own, man, just digging fire lines. So that's kind of how I found it. I'm always looking for the next challenge. I'm never satisfied with, I did that. Like, I became a SEAL. I was an Air Force guy. I became a SEAL. I went to Ranger School. I tried out for Delta Force twice. I'm always looking for what is next, looking for those uncommon men and women, uncommon people, because I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to grow. And a lot of times, you don't want to be the only person that's making yourself grow. You're looking for those Cameron Haneses, those Joe Rogans, those people who are like just different. People who understand what the fuck you're saying, because a lot of things I have to say, I can't say them all. You may not understand them. So I had to really find a way to communicate with people so they don't think, oh my God, like, what? What did you just say? So these Cameron Haneses, these Joe Rogan, these people get it. So I go in those little nucleus spots, get a little more strength, get a little more knowledge, get a little more tools. Take those tools with me, put in my tool shed, and I go off down the road on a new journey. So that's what I do.
Well, the proof is in the pudding if you're really doing woodland firefighting, because there's no glory in that.
No, sir.
No, there's no fame. There's no one taking pictures of you.
No, and that paycheck is small, son. I'm a make you want to. Should I eat today?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. There's nothing involved in that, man. They work their ass off.
So, but you're just doing it as a challenge.
That's it.
Do they freak out when you're there?
You know what? I think they're wondering, why is a 43-year-old retired man, all the stuff you've done, why are you out here?
Yeah.
And I explain it to them. I'm out here. I'm out here to learn from you all, to grow, and also to never forget where I came from. That's where it starts. It's that mentality of, I'm going to pick up that Pulaski and I'm going to dig this fire line for 3 damn miles. That's that mentality I never want to lose. I never want to get so nice where, oh, yeah, I did it, man. I did it. I did it. I'm good. That mentality of I'm willing to pick up that shovel and I'm willing to dig a 3-mile line, there's something about that mentality that I'm ready to go to work at any time. And that's what keeps me, those are the sparks. Like, I look at motivation as just a spark. It's like kindling. How a big fire starts, it starts with a little smoke. It starts with a little cigarette being thrown in the woods. Next thing you know, all California's burn up. That's what I've been doing my whole life, is I find these little sparks. And once that little thing takes off, that's a 1 hour fuel. Then you got 10-hour fuel. Then you can move that thing to a 10,000 hour fuel. These big logs and big trees that burn for days. And that's where you want to bring that motivation. That's where you want to bring that drive. So if you have no kindling, the kindling is me going out with these young guys saying, all right, motherfucker, you're 43. It's a 20-year-old. Keep up with them. That kindling now, when I leave those young guys, it has now become that 10-hour fuel. And now that 10,000 hour fuel that I use throughout my whole life. I use that throughout my whole life, man. Hey, this summer at 43, you went out there and you did that, man. So, you're not giving up yet. You're not done yet. Not today. You're not done today.